everyone, or good morning, I should say. We're at our new time slot, which is 11:30 a.m. here in the United States, and I believe that's 6:30. Let me just make sure that's 6:30 p.m. in Kenya. And this is not my son Khalid, by the way. This is my other son, Darius Nas, grandpa. Khalid, bless his heart, is stuck in Nairobi traffic in a traffic jam. And I can tell you, he is so upset because he's not here. You can just imagine because he was looking so forward to the premiere of this show. But you know, everything is divinely orchestrated and everything is the way it should be. So I get the privilege of introducing you to my other son. You know, recently I never in a million years dreamed that at my age, I'll be 69 in September, that I would be the father of these two beautiful men, Khalid and Darius. And I'm just so excited to introduce my older son, Darius. We call him Grandpa because he's got so much wisdom. But Grandpa, just come on and just introduce yourself and just talk a little bit. I mean, the show is based on this unconditional loving energy between a father and a son, and between the creator and the created. And that's the energy that we get to. And you know what? As spiritual beings, we get to create anything we want in the world. And we felt the energy of unconditional love of a father and a son between us. And to talk a little bit about that, introduce yourself, son. And I'm just so proud to be introducing you to the world. I can say I never in a million years would have believed I'd have such a gorgeous son in my life.
Oh, thank you so much, Dad. My name is Darius Naz, Grandpa. I'm so blessed to be here. That's one I should. I don't know. Above all, what is making me be here in this place? It is love. Love has brought us far, very far. From first, it has gotten us from far, and here we are. I'm the son and the eldest son of Martin Carr. Can you believe that? I'm so glad I am, and I'm sorry I'm sitting in here for my little brother. It is his time to shine. I know, and I know he's gonna do it. One thing I've learned in this life is love, and love is love. No matter what comes in, no matter what happens, it is love. So I've been showed love. Love is continuing to prevail, and it is one thing I'm remaining to do in this world. It is showing love, and that's what I can tell everyone. With love, everything, everything you can do. Let me tell you something. Everything with love you can do. So don't be afraid to show it.
Yes.
Uh, Lastly, yes, I'm saying lastly because he's here. He's sweating and he has come finally.
Well,
He's sweating.
I'm enjoying. You're doing really wonderfully. I'm so proud of you, Grandpa. Let's share a little bit about what that unconditional love is, and we talk a lot about we wanted to turn Africa upside down. We
Yes.
want to Africa, the continent of Africa, to be the most loving, and because we know at the heart of the African people, there's a lot of love, right? And so the show's about labels, and often when we put labels on people, and let's just use a simple label called man. You
Yes.
know, if I see you as a person, as a human being, I naturally want to love and connect with you. But the minute you put a label on someone, there's someone that has a shadow about men, for example. Then they might have a shadow about a black man. So the minute you put a label on someone, you block the light, you block the ability to see each other. So a lot about what we're doing is about how do we remove those labels so that I don't see anything other than a beautiful, loving human being. You want to add a few
Yes.
comments about that?
Yes. Thank you so much. Uh, as I've said, it is love. You do not have to, when you open your eyes like this and someone is in front of you, the only thing you have to have in you and spread is love. So you do not look at them. They're black, they're short, they're brown, they're white, they're what, they're yellow. As long as they're human beings, That is what you got to do. It is show them love. It is show them love. It is love that has to prevail. Do not look at where they come from. You do not know the reason why they've come into your life. You do not know what they have crossed that road. That means you got to show only one thing, love. And if you keep that in mind, that it is only love we have to spread, life will be so easy. Because decisions will be easily made. It is love. Oh, why not help him? It is love. Why not do like this? Do like this. It is love that prevails. You do not have to look at anyone in a different way other than looking at them as human beings. Thank
It's
you so much.
beautiful. Yes, I so agree. And so what let's talk a little bit about what do you do? I mean, we all do judge people. I mean, when you put a label, this a shadow, you got two choices in the world, Grandpa. You can either love someone or you can judge someone. If you love someone, you just love them. There's no judgment. You're not judging, you're not putting a label on, you're just seeing them as another human being that you want to love and allow to love you back. That's what love is. But we all do other things. We judge people based on our conditioning. We judge them as either being someone we like or dislike. We judge them as being good looking. We also judge them as being worthy of our love and our time because we put a label on them. So it's like judgment, either I judge you or I love you. What are some of the things we all do it? What are some of the things I know for myself, what I'll do is I'll just catch myself and ask myself, are you judging this person, Martin? Are you loving that person? I'm going to raise my vibration if I stop judging and start loving, because everything we do is in the privacy of our own hearts, and it's all about raising my vibration. And if I raise my vibration to higher levels of love by letting go of the judgment and allowing myself to love you by seeing that, then I raise my vibration. I'd love to hear your comments on that because you're always got such wisdom in there, such spiritual wisdom, Grandpa. I'm always excited to hear what you got to say.
Thank you for believing in me. I'm so grateful for that. As you already said that you either love someone or you judge. But in most cases, when you're judging someone, you are biased. You do not know the exact what is happening in their life. That's one. You do not know them. You don't. You know. You if you judge them, you're always biased. But when you decide to love, you always say, whatever comes, you prepare for everything that comes. Is coming. It is love. If you put that in mind at first, whatever they, even those that person you're judging, like you're loving, after you love them, if you put that platform of loving them and they get to know it, even if they had come with bad intentions, they will know, someone can't give you love, and then you like you pay them back with hatred or judgment. They will love you back. And that
Yes.
is the thing. Love with love, more love. That means it is the best thing to do in the world. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, it is. It is. If you can just find yourself, because when I'm judging someone, when I'm seeing the label in some way, it is lowering my vibration into a negative zone. Therefore, I'm pulling energy out of the universe. I'm not giving to the universe. When we're in a place of love, when we're at that higher vibration, we're always in a place of giving. And if we're in a place of loving and giving, we're also in a place of openly receiving. So we move into that flow of abundance. And that's how we make money. That's how we manifest our dreams. That's how we make things happen. We do that in the flow of love because that's the creative energy of the universe. So it's really about letting go of that label that I put up in front of someone that allows me to see them as that loving light in the world and lets my light shine on them and bring more love into the universe. It's just a wonderful way to be.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful. I should thank you for this. Yes, it has happened, but yes, I'm grateful, and I thank you so much for always believing in me. You always believe in me that I will have something to say and something sensible to say. So thank you so much. allow me allow me bring my brother on platform because it is him right now that is coming in.
Oh, great. Okay, bring him in.
Yes, it's coming.
There's my other son, Khalid. Khalid, you want to take a minute to put your name in there instead of Darius's name? You see how to do that? Take your time. Take your time. It's okay. I know you've been rushing around trying to get back, and your brother did a wonderful job of holding space for you and sharing things. So everything is fine. We just need to change the name somewhere, but I don't quite know where to tell you to do that.
Okay, that is one. That is one. The name. Uh,
One way it could be easy is just come off and come back on as yourself, okay? Why don't you just sign off and come back on as yourself and and that way you can set your name when you come on, okay? I'll hold space for you while you're gone. You won't be gone long. Just sign off and come back as and come back in by yourself. Hold on, folks. We're having a little bit of a technical issue here today. My son Khalid, you just got a chance to meet my older son Darius, and Khalid was out caught in traffic, and he'll be here with us in 1 second. And he's so excited about being on the show. He's just yeah, he'll be here in a minute. We've been talking about love as the answer to the world's problems, and it is it. You know, every master teacher teaches the same thing, that to love your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, which means to love that part of that life force within yourself, to love your life. That's one way I like to put it: to love your life with all your heart, with all your mind, and all your soul, and love other people's lives as much as you love your own. I think that's a good way of putting that. You know, love your life with everything you got, so that you can love other people's lives with everything that you got. And you're going to see a lot of wonderful things happening in the world. And my son Khalid and I are going to have a lot of fun on this show. And everything happens for a reason. I don't quite know why everything happens for a reason, but it just does. That's the way the universe works. So he'll be here shortly, as soon as he figures out how to get online. There he is. Come on, Khalid. There he is. Khalid.
yes.
Let's start all over again. Let's pretend that you were here. You didn't get stuck in traffic.
Yes.
And we're going to have a restart. And you're going to start opening up the show.
Yes.
As if it's your show. So I'm gonna turn the show back over to you. I have been holding space for you. Your brother Darius came in and shared some love too. So now, son, I am putting it back in the mic back in your hands. Take it from here.
Okay. Thank you. My only dad, my only boss, and friend and family. Yes. I want to welcome everyone. This is my first show. And I'm hoping it's going to be successful, and it's going to be so well. It's going to be great because I want you people to enjoy it the way I'm going to enjoy it, because I believe we all need support from each other. So it's about support me, I support you. There are very many things that we have to learn from each other. So like my dad has said, the show is mine. So right now, I'm going to start with something so funny because I was supposed to be here early enough, but I got caught up on traffic. I'd gone to do some things. Yeah, I noticed something while I was in jam, like in traffic.
I noticed something, and that something, if everyone was tall, you know, if everyone was tall, he would look the future. You know that? I just thought of it. Imagine everyone is tall. Yeah. I think you would be looking in front, like the future. And if everywhere was hot, like if you go to Sudan, you go to Sudan, right? They say Sudan is hot, right? If you go to Sudan and the way the sun in Sudan is hot, I would prefer the hotness in hell. Maybe, I don't know. At least maybe there they burn one hand. I think, I don't know. It burns one hand and the sun in Sudan. So what am I saying is, I was rushing. The fear is that sun burning me in Sudan right now. It was the one burning me there, and I was worried. I was worried, like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm letting my dad down. I'm letting my people down. I'm letting my fans down. What am I really doing? I rushed off, but now I'm here. Let's thank God I'm here. The universe has made me. I'm now here. So let's begin the party, the celebrations that we're supposed to do, and everything. Yes, I'm now here. So you're not going to miss anything. I'm here. You know. Yeah, they always say time. If time was money, then it is an hour past paid. But me and my dad, the show is ours and mine. So we can have fun with it. And I'm asking for forgiveness. I'm going to take you into a nice meditation, a nice one. That's how I'm going to ask for forgiveness from my people that are waiting.
Wow, I can't wait because I'm telling you, we're all in for a real treat because this man knows how to meditate. So we're gonna, it's your show, and I think it's a great way to start is by a meditation. So I'm ready. So go ahead.
Okay. I want everyone, in fact, everyone, to close your eyes. Feel free. If you're seated, touch your thighs. Just let your body free and don't mind whatever is around you or whatever. If your phone is ringing, just let it ring. If anything is disturbing you, just let it be. Just close your eyes and feel the moment that you're in right now. And while you're feeling the moment, I would love you to breathe in at a normal pace. We are not hurrying, we are not in a rush because we are giving our body a cleanse, a very nice cleanse. So when you breathe in, like, and then you breathe in, you're breathing in good air, right? Then that air is passing through the whole body, right to the brain, washing away everything and getting down everywhere your body. Then you're going to blow it out, like you're cleansing away everything. While you're cleansing away everything, you're cleansing the negative thoughts that Khalid had before, the negative thoughts that Martin had before, the negative thoughts that you had before. Because I know everyone is always having negative thoughts. So let's clear away all those negative thoughts right now by breathing in again, then breathe out. I know you're feeling so amazing right now, and your body is so fresh. You're feeling the breath is coming out. Like your breath right now is okay. It's normal, no more tension. While you don't have tension, we are in that safe place, the place of the soul, the place of eternity, the place of joy, the wise woman, the place of Christ the King, the place of ray of light. Because in that place, I believe you can do anything you want because you're closing your eyes. And in that place, it's where we get the hope. It's where we get the opportunities. It's where everything is right. And if anything is right, it is positive, it is success. And in that place, that's where we get motivation. And in that place, that's where you see the meaning of good, better, perfect, amazing, beautiful, love, joy in that place. When eternity is talking to you, when Joy the Wise Woman is talking to you, when Christ the King is talking to you, that moment, that place, every door is open. You don't want to decide which door to go to. And every door there is amazing, and every door there has the light. Just go
Let's go
through.
through.
The door is open. The door there is open. Don't fear. That's where your success is. That's where everything you dream of is. After you passing through that door, I know what you're seeing. It's that light, that beautiful, amazing light. That light is not a bulb, it's not a candle. That is your happiness and joy and hope. That is your light. Don't be afraid of going through that door, because success awaits you from that door. Happiness awaits you from that door. How does it feel knowing that in that moment, in that place, everything that you want to achieve, you're having it and you're seeing it? How does it feel? To me, it feels so amazing, great, beautiful, because I love beautiful. I love love. I love being loved the way I love others. Because in that place, the love is unconditional. The success is uncountable. The joy is continuous. It's unstoppable. Thank you so much. Let's come back. Thank you so much for listening. I think I'm given.
I want to say thank you, Holly. That was beautiful. I'm always so grateful for your meditations.
You're welcome. You're
Your
so, so,
brother,
so welcome.
there's your brother speaking to you.
Yes, thank you so much. And my brother, thanks for the support. He always encourages me. He always tells me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. It's like a song to me home. He's always telling me I can do it. So, yeah, I'm now here. I'm seeing he's real proving it that I can do it. So, since it's my show, I want us to talk about something so amazing. I don't know if everyone is there hearing and listening, because I want us to talk about love, unconditional love, continuous happiness, continuous smile. That is what I want us to talk about today, because it is something I feel every day, and it's something I'll always continue feeling, being loved. Some years back, if I get back, I never felt loved as a person. But the door I told you to pass through, it's where I passed to get love right now. So for me, I want to give people, like, because I'm an example of love, me myself, and I'm not going to lie. I'm loved not only by my dad or my boss, but even my workmates, by even everyone, because I pay back the love And each time you pay back love, you're blessed. That is what you should know. Everyone. That is what I want to tell everyone in Africa, because we need love. And when you're loved, you're supported. Because when you love someone and you love back, you get support.
Yes, you
So I'm
do.
not talking about the tit for tat. I'm not a tit for tat. No, love, the meaningful love. I'm not talking about the love of being romantic and what sexual love. No, the unconditional love. You being there, knowing that I can go in front of. Let me see who in Africa here that I can say me and let's say President Museveni. We love each other. That is what I can say. I love him and he loves me. It is a feeling that is so, so amazing. If that can happen, I believe Africa, because I always tell my boss, Africa, we amazing people. I know that. We're so amazing. We're so clever. That is so honest. We're so clever. We love discovering. We like knowing. We like challenging our minds. But we are lacking very few things, and one thing, it is love. Love and being supportive to each other. That if anyone can see that, as Africans, if we can see that, we would have very many opportunities in Africa. Wouldn't be fighting to go to the US. Why should we leave our country? Why should we leave Africa when we can build Africa itself? It's a beautiful continent. I know my boss has ever been here. He knows it. He knows how beautiful people are. He can tell you, you may think I'm talking on his behalf. So, yeah, I think,
I think you're right, son. Yes, I think that what I learned about Africa and the heartbeat of African people going to Africa has changed my life. And I can say that meeting you and meeting Abba and other friends of mine in Africa and meeting African people, it's just changed my life. And I am enjoying a deeper level of love in my life. My vibration is up because you're in my life. And if my vibration is up here, then I have more love to give to my husband and my friends here. It's that's the beauty of unconditional love. Once you tap into that frequency, once you dial into that frequency, which I've gotten to dial into so much with you, and I do it every day with you, then once I'm in that frequency, it's unconditionally going out into everywhere. It's going out to my husband, it's going out to my friends, it's going out to everything I do in the world. It's radiating from us into the world. That's why it's so important that we remove these labels, we remove these judgments that we put on people. That's lowering our own vibration, because life is always about raising our own vibration first, and then we can raise the vibration of others. A master once said, love your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. We can make that very simple. And so just love your life with everything you got first. Love your life, that life force energy within you. Love that. And then love others the same way, because we are all one, aren't we? We're all one.
yes,
You and I are the same. We certainly look different, but at the heart of the matters, we are one. And that's what we're celebrating here. So take that and have some fun with it, son. I think you're on the right path. And let's just talk a little bit about how a label, or how putting a label on someone, it could just be something as simple as a man. If I put a label on someone, we as human beings, we just want to love us. We're just the light. But as humans, we will also put a label of judgment on someone. It can be simply a label of man or woman. You don't have to go into the ones that are real triggering. But the minute I put a label on you and call you a man, there are going to be people in the world that can't see you and don't like you because they don't like men. Because we put a label on them, we put a shadow on them. Talk for a minute about that. Well, I'd love to hear your thoughts about how we put shadows or we put labels on people so we can't see them. We're judging them and not loving them.
Thank you. To me, as me, my opinion on that, I I think it's not all about the label. I don't think it's not about the label. I think it's about people's mindset. You always teach us it's the mindset. I can give someone a label, for example, me. Let me give an example for me. I can give myself a label that no one, like a label of me as a man. Yes, me. Yes, there are people who don't like men. Yes, they're there. And there are people who don't like women. It's there. It's right. Then there is there is this thing of someone not liking a person generally, and that is what is in Africa. And in Africa, what we have is not wanting the other to be better than the other. It's like me and you, me not wanting you to be better than me. That's what we have in Africa. Yes, people also hate labels, like labeling someone. For example, if I say now I'm going to give an example of parties here in Africa. Parties like democratic these politicians, they have their own parties, they have their own flags, they have their own like sign symbols, right? So for example, when you stand on the side of Ruto, I'm giving an example. On Ruto, he has his own flag. His color is either yellow, blue. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. When you stand on the side of what's his name? Let me give an example of Jomo Kenyatta, something like that. His sign is blue, and what people will always see if they see blue, they'll say saying, "I hate the color blue," because it was labeled in the names of Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta is hated because of the color blue. Or the color blue is hated because of Jomo Kenyatta. Right? That's the labeling part about it.
Mhm.
But why look at the label? Why don't you look at the person inside him? You're judging the book by its cover. You're judging the blue. You don't know what is in the blue. You're judging Jomo Kenyatta. You don't know the real Jomo Kenyatta. You've not given him time. You've not known him. I believe it's knowing someone and getting close to someone. You can never know someone from afar. And that's why when someone is far, you'll be like, is that, is that Abba? Is that Abba? You're not sure, right? So when he comes closer, that's when you'll be like, whoa, it's Abba, right? So get close to someone, and you will know that the label doesn't matter. The person is the one that matters. What is in his heart? What does he have? What can he put on the table? Maybe he can't change you, but he can change someone close to you. And that someone close to you can change you. He may not be able to help you, but he will help someone closer to you to help you. You know, in this life, I believe it's a chain. It's a chain, helping each other and developing each other. It's a chain.
I agree.
One
It's
way.
all about that. It's all about loving. It's really comes to, as this whole show has been about, it's really all about loving unconditionally. Just loving people without any condition, putting down any label, any color flag, any political party, any of that story in our head that we're telling ourselves that person is not worthy of love. It's just not true. Everybody's worthy of love. Every human being is worthy of love. That's what unconditional loving energy is. It's loving people, seeing they're worthy, seeing they're valuable, just for being exactly who they are. Because when we can love others for being exactly who they are, here's the beauty: we get to love ourselves for being exactly who we are. And that's where the real magic happens, doesn't it? It happens right here in our own hearts, learning to love ourselves, even those parts we don't often like, because we all have shadows, we all have parts of ourselves we don't like. And learning to love those parts of ourselves is how we become wholehearted, fully integrated human beings that can make a difference in the world, doesn't it, son?
Yes, it does. And when you talk about loving yourself, you know, loving yourself also comes from very far.
Mhm.
There are people like I can say I can talk about myself. Let me not talk about other people. Like for me, for example, I came not loving myself, like growing up not loving myself because I was always afraid of very many things. And that fear always made me feel like I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy anything. And can't see my effort, or they won't see me like that's so I always kept myself in the shadows of just being quiet and even keep my knowledge to myself. But ever since I got people who showed me that we can love you the way you are, no matter what. So I gained courage to love myself. They showed me that no matter what, even if you're so quiet the way you are, we love you, we accept you the way you are. So I
Yeah.
opened up and I gave them more love than that they gave me because I'm always there giving them the best love, and I'm never afraid. Sorry, I'm never afraid of giving them that love because they were never afraid of giving it to me. Love is not bought, where you're coming somewhere and then you go pay for it at the shop, at the grocery store, at the petrol station, or somewhere. It's not bought. It's given freely by the universe. Why don't you give it back to people? You know, that's my
Yeah.
point, sir.
I love that, and we're about to run out of our extended time here, and I want to give people the opportunity to get to know you. And I want you to talk a little bit about how do people get to know you, but also I want you to talk about one of the best ways that people can get into this loving energy is what we do every day. So talk a little bit about our morning meditation that's free to anybody to join us. Talk a little bit about that, Khalid, that we do every day in Africa, and so people could, because people are, well, okay, I love what Khalid's saying and what Martin is saying, but how do I get plugged into this loving energy? So tell everybody a little bit about what they could do next to get plugged into this zone of genius, we call it.
Yeah, we have a morning meditation like from Monday to Friday. Our time, like our time, it's always at 1:30. Yeah, it starts like at 1:30 African time, East African time. Yeah, then
Actually,
that's
actually, it's actually it's 2 o'clock. It's the
2 o'clock.
meditate.
Yeah, yeah.
Our meeting starts at 1:30, but the meditation starts at 2. I believe that's right. It starts at 7 o'clock. It starts at 7 o'clock your time, my time, which I believe is 2 o'clock your time. Yeah, it starts at 7
Oh,
o'clock
okay.
a.m. Eastern time and 2 o'clock there.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah, I'm
you
just
for
helping you out. I know
for
it's
your.
okay.
I guess yeah. That's why you're my co-host. Then, you know. So the meditation is free. I think that's the gift I'm giving to people, or we are giving to people as Diamond Mind Academy and Financial Heart Space, because these two uh, partners, Diamond Mind and Financial Heart Space, and we're giving people a free meditation so that you can change, like you get that vibration every time you wake up before you go do something. Imagine every time you wake up, and sometimes we wake up at the on the wrong side of the bed. Sometimes it's not that all the time you wake up on the right side of the bed. So this thing helps you get fresh and you feel the vibration of going to work. Imagine you coming to that meditation, and I'm saying you imagine because you should come. And when you're coming, there is a gift that I give you, or as what Diamond Mind gives you is energy to go and do something. Is energy, I'm repeating, to go and do something for yourself that day. And we always count that day as a success. And it's always success. Like it's always success when you wake up every morning and you come to that meditation. Even if you had something troubling you last time or yesterday night or the night that day that we get into that meditation, we don't take a lot of time. No. It's always short, brief, nice, sweet. That is what I can tell you about the meditation.
Yeah, that's a wonderful invitation. Yes, and that's and you can find that by going. It's always on Khalid Shaban's Facebook page. It's on my Facebook page, on my LinkedIn page. And we'll post the link somewhere close to this when we put out the podcast. The permanent version, the edited version. We'll make sure that the link to that is available for you, because you do have to register once on Zoom to attend. But once you're registered, you just click on the link and you're going to be instantly brought into an adventure in Africa. I'm going to tell you something for you American people. Start your day on a kind of a safari for your soul. Going to Africa is a great way to start your day. I can't imagine starting a day without it. It just really sets me on fire, and hanging out with my sons and my family over there just really is the best part of my day. And from there, it just goes up. The vibration just gets higher and higher. So I encourage everyone to tune in for that. And we do it, like I say, every morning at 7:00, Monday through Friday, here in America, and that's 2:00 in East Africa. So please join us for that. And I'm really grateful for your son. I think I'm so proud of you for starting this show, and everything you're doing is just great. And I'm here to support you. And I'll let you. It's your show. I'll let you close it out, and you can have the last word. Okay, my son.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you so much, my boss of Financial Heartspace and Diamond Mind Academy. And what I want to tell people, I'm really asking you guys to come for that morning meditation, because to be honest, you're not paying. I'm the one paying you guys. Honestly, Diamond Mind and Financial Heartspace is the one going to pay you. You're going to gain. It's not us gaining. It is you gaining. In fact, we are the one giving you the energy. We are the one paying you. We are paying you with a very nice soul to start your day. So I'm just asking you guys to please come, join us. It's fun. We get to learn even very many people like behaviors. That's where the unconditional love starts from.
Yes, it does.
The one we were talking about. So who doesn't want unconditional love? So
I
thank
do.
you so
I'm coming for it.
even me,
Bye-bye,
I'm there.
everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much.